Hi, this is your teacher Barbara Rademacher, and I have a request to do some math problems. So p to the 1/3 power times p to the 5/6 power times p to the 1/2 power over p to the 7th power in parentheses. The p to the 7th power on the bottom of the fraction is in parentheses, and it is being raised to the negative 1/3 power. Okay, that's ugly, but if we go one step at a time, we can do this. Here we go. On the bottom of the fraction, in the denominator, I am going to use the power rule, and I'll write that out. Power rule. That will give me the top, and I'm going to go one step at a time. The top will be p to the 1/3 times p to the 5/6 times p to the 1/2 over p to the negative 7/3. Now we have a negative power in the denominator of the fraction. That means that that term needs to come up to the top, up to the numerator, and be made positive. That is, the power needs to be made positive once the term moves. You have to be very careful what you say, especially if you're a teacher. All right, so we are going to move p to the negative 7/3 from the denominator of the fraction to the numerator of the fraction, where it will become p to the positive 7/3. Here we go. Here's the numerator now. P to the 1/3 power times p to the 5/6 power times p to the 1/2 power times p to the 7/3 power over 1, which is exactly the same. It's useless, isn't it, to have a 1 on the bottom, because the answer is just the numerator. Okay, now I'm going to use the product rule. And the product rule is p. Now notice that all of these are the same base, p. So when you multiply like bases, you add the exponents. That is the product rule. So that's precisely what I'm going to do. I'm going to write the base p once, and I'm going to add the exponents. 1/3 plus 5/6 plus 1/2 plus 7/3. Okay, now I'm going to do this by hand, but remember, you can always use your TI calculator to just automatically add these fractions for you. All right, I'm coming down to the next line, and I'll have the base p. Then I'm going to change 1/3 to 2/6. 5/6 is going to stay the way it is, so 2/6 plus 5/6. I'm going to take 1/2 and change it to 3/6, so I'll have plus 3/6. Then I'll take 7/3 and I'll change that to 14/6. And sixth is really hard to say. All right, this is what I now have. I have base p raised to the powers 2/6 plus 5/6 plus 3/6 plus 14/6. I'm going to add these up. So I'll have P to the 2 plus 5 is 7, plus 3 is 10, plus 14 is 24. I'll have P to the 24 over 6 power, which is going to be the same as P to the 4th power. And there's my answer, P to the 4th power.